Tonight we're taking a closer look at plans to overhaul St. Louis Lambert International Airport.
A local design company, which has designed airport terminals around the nation, is now drafting plans. 5 on your side's Brent Solomon learned the project could break ground as soon as next year. Brent?
That's right. Let me take you back a minute. In 2023, I traveled to Kansas City to showcase its new billion-dollar state-of-the-art airport terminal. Leaders there touted it as the springboard to their success, making KC a global travel destination. Flash forward to now. I've learned a design company and a construction manager are now on board to overhaul St. Louis Lambert. Not many will soon forget the travel fiasco at St. Louis Lambert Airport last summer.
People were, angry, thirsty, tired.
Visitors trying to get home from the Seventh-day Adventist General Conference, which brought some 30,000 people to town. Many of them stuck outside in the summer heat, waiting to board their flights.
People who were just wrapped around the airport. I believe that we can do better.
That put a burden on the airport it could not handle. That's exactly why we need a new terminal.
It's also why St. Louis Comptroller Donna Behringer is glad to sit on the Airport Commission to breathe new life into the 69-year-old facility.
It's not set up for what it needs to do. We're going to have upgrades in getting through security. We're going to have upgrades in luggage, because that's a big issue right now.
So she suggested taking a look at airports across the nation to find out what works and what will bring in revenue.
We make our money in the concessions.
What are you looking for today, guys? Beers, cocktails?
In 2023, we showed you how Kansas City's brand new terminal is capitalizing off local businesses setting up shop. Local planners are eyeing that concept.
When you come into a town, you want to know what is in this city.
And have toasted ravioli.
Absolutely. And Ted Drew's.
I've learned St. Louis-based design company HOK is leading the charge to conceptualize the new St. Louis Lambert, the same company that's designed terminals for Chicago O'Hare, New York's LaGuardia, and for Aspen-Pitkin County in Colorado. Plans for the new terminal here already building buzz in the region's tourism sector.
We have a tremendous opportunity. Hundreds of thousands of people are coming into St. Louis via the airport for business and conventions that might not be here otherwise. And that first impression in the airport, you can turn around and say, there's something special about this place, and I cannot wait to come back.
Catherine Neville with Explore St. Louis says now is the region's time. From May to July of this year, the area had the highest hotel bookings ever. And this past fiscal year, a record number of people traveled to St. Louis for conventions.
It's the front door to St. Louis. You fly into a place, you get into the airport, you kind of get your first flavor of the city. So I'm very excited to hear that our airport's going to get a refresh.
Those working to make it a reality tell me amenities, design, and the ease of getting in and out are top of mind.
You seem to be really invested in this project.
I'm invested because I understand that everything is connected here. If we have more flights and we increase the amount of conferences and tourists that come here, we get new flights. We get more conferences and tourists, we get more people downtown. We get restaurants filled. We get hotels filled. We get a generated stream of revenue from the taxes that it generates.
A plan for the city's future that begins with Lambert.
We don't want anything like what happened in July to happen again. We want to be known as a city that can handle events, and anyone who wants to come for any major event, come to St. Louis.
Now, there's also a plan to replace one of the parking garages, adding an additional 2,400 parking spots. Another plus. Behringer says the project will bring thousands of jobs right here to the area.
This is going to cost a lot, so who's footing the bill?
Yeah, that's a good question. Not the taxpayers. That's the important answer here. The renovation will be funded through bonds and sales from the concessions and the airlines. And you should also know this. Behringer says in the best case scenario, the new terminal could be ready in 5 years. Worst case, 7 years.
All right. Well, at least it's on the way.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thanks.
Thanks, Brett.